Hello there. Happy Wednesday. Happy morning, noon, or night day, evening day, wherever you are day. How are you doing? This is Cash Bear Mama. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I am a widowed mother of two. Yeah, the single mother syndrome just rocked my world and my debts just mounted up even more. But I'm out. Okay, I'm out except for the house that I rent out next door. Okay, my house is paid for. I paid for several houses off, but we are contemplating on moving. We decided, yes, we are going, and not now, but I know now I'm not staying. I'm leaving. I'm buying another house, but that made me think about the new 50-year mortgage, and we shouldn't be surprised. He thinks outside of the box, and he's trying to help as many people as he can, because a lot of the young people are talking about they'll never get into a house. They'll never have that American dream. So that's one reason that I say, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I like that idea. And then there's some nays of I don't like it because it's so long, okay? 50 years of your life. But we got to think outside the box like he does. I would love to have a student like him when I was teaching, okay? Every once in a while, one would come by. But we have to, and see, people don't like that. They want the status quo all the time. You have to think bigger. Okay, think bigger about what's going on. Like you think about God. He's a much bigger than what you think he may be. Okay, he knows math. He knows numbers. He knows everything that you know and everything else beyond that. Okay, and able to take care of everything. And we have to learn to think outside the box. And I've always thought outside the box too. You have to think of ways to do things and ways to get around differently than others. And he had come up with this. People don't like it. And because the first thing you think of is the length of time. Okay, if you're 20 years old and you buy the house, so you're going to stay there till 70. No, most of them are going to sell the house. Okay, others are going to lose the house. You know why? Because some of them are new to owning a house. Some of them will come out of families that have never owned houses, and they haven't been taught. And I hope that they get the education they need about their house and can make extra payments to it when they get done, because that's the only way you would be able to approach a 50-year mortgage. You would have to think, okay, I'm going to treat it like a 30-year mortgage and maybe double up on my payments, or when I get my income tax check, start putting it more on the house to pay it off. That may be your dream home, and you do want to stay in there. So you want to pay it off as quick as possible because the interest rate is higher. Like if you have a $400,000 house, if you kept paying the same amount every month, which is about $1,800 or something, and the house, when you finish paying it, like if you paid nothing else, you just kept paying that same payment, in 50 years, it would be really equal to over $700,000 that you paid in interest on top of what was going on. So they have to be educated. And, educational system has failed a lot of people because half the time they don't even know what Trump is saying. They don't understand what's going on. He says one thing, y'all are talking about another thing. I'm sitting there trying to explain to people that's not what he said. Or even not just that, just particular conversations. I've been in conversations with people about buy one, get one free, and they're standing there going, buy one, get one free. And I'm in the grocery store going, you buy one, and then you get another one, and that second one is free. And I mean, they're stumped just over little things. So our education system has failed. Remember, we were last in the world. And that's one reason why he took it back to the states. You need to compete with each other and not have the federal government over you, and figure out how to get your students back in the game. Get them going, because a lot of them didn't. They dropped out, or they just laid there, didn't do anything. A lot of teachers, I'm gonna tell you, some of them don't do anything. It's okay to play a game, but it's every time you turn around, we're playing this, we doing this, but they weren't getting what they needed. Okay, they needed math, they needed English, and it's not working. And nothing's helping. They needed a little science. They weren't going to be rocket scientists or anything, but you need those things to help your core value in life, so that you don't have to go to college. You just got to go to trade school. You can't read, though. Okay? Sometimes you want to go in construction. You can't read the ruler. So some of the basic education just went on out the door. And a lot of people with kids with disabilities, they teach them, and they got to go to work too, some of them. Okay, some of them got to go to work. So, basics needs to be taught. And I've run into people, they just don't have it anymore, and they don't understand. And that's why you hear all these blow-ups. They don't know basic history. This happened this year, so no, this is not going to happen. They definitely don't understand the Constitution. They've never read it. Some of them have never seen it, and it's gone. So just forget that. And so that's why you get people in the upper league telling you don't know what you're doing, telling everybody for some no reason, you don't know what you're talking about, because we got people running around just saying stuff. They ask them a question on TV and they're going, because they said so. It's like they can't think for themselves. And we got to get it together. And even with this 50-year mortgage, they got to get it together, because nobody's going to be in charge of the bill but that person. You're going to lose the house. And I think it's good for people starting out on low income. But you got to remember to pay more than that when you start building your funds. That you're going to focus is for somebody that's going to focus and say, we're getting out of here way earlier than 50 years, okay? We're going to try to shoot for 30 years. You don't have to change it. You can just leave it where it is, because sometimes a catastrophe may come. You may have an emergency, medical emergency, repair emergency, and you can't pay it that month. That's okay. You just pay your regular payment that they gave you. And then next time, pop up on it some more. Just get it on there. Okay, I didn't get to pay it, then I'll put some more this time. But that I do like it for people that can't get into a house. Okay, or never had a house, and then you get into it, and you got to be consistent. If not, you're going to lose your house. You're going to be talking about it got foreclosed on, they took it, blah, 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 because you couldn't keep up with just the regular payment. And you were trying to double too fast, or you didn't have the income, and it gets in the way. So, it's good, then it's bad. It would, I would take it, and then I would be running it, okay? I would just be like, I'm not sitting here. I told you the house that I'm paying off, it's on a 30-year mortgage, okay? It's almost paid off. I've had it 1 year since last July. I was not sitting there with this house. And so I was just going. So you got to focus, you got to be there, you got to listen to people, get advice. It's okay to go to somebody that's free. Don't be going down and talking to Pookie down the street, okay? That's going to lose his house anyway, or he's in an apartment, he's going to tell you what to do, okay? Get somebody that you can listen to And there are free places. They listen about mortgages and what you should do. You know, talk to HUD or whatever about how much should I spend. You know, go to seminars or whatever. But it's good for somebody that's trying to get in this house, and maybe you and your partner or spouse go, okay, we got the house. Okay, now we're going to double up. We're ready to roll. We got this. Okay, we're not sitting here for 50 years to pay off this house. And you make a plan. You know, some people have income. They'll run it down to a 15-year mortgage. Some will get it and pay it off in 4 or 5 years, whatever, you know. But you got to have a plan. You got to have a plan with everything. So, my sinking funds... Let me turn this light on, even though the sun is shining bright. I don't have a window here in front of my desk. It's over to the side. I should have put it there, but I didn't. I was like, I'm glad I didn't, because the sun, it would be right in my eye right now. The way the sun is going down, and for the fall winter season. Yeah. So end of the year sinking funds. Now these are all the savings challenges that I finished. And this is in my Kofufu shop. And I told you that my financial year ends in the end of October 31st. And then my new year starts in November with my money. Yes, I know the new year starts in January. I don't do that. Never have did that. I just didn't talk about it. I didn't want to confuse people, so I just didn't say anything. I was like, now I'm saying something. And I like it like that, because you can take, you know, you got your funds at the end of the year, and you can kind of go, oh, I got enough for November, oh, December, oh, I'm fine. You know your amount that you have. Usually I just save it till next year and add on to it. So end of the years, this is the fall one right now. And then my daughter made these. This is the Christmas, winter, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So we're going to start, and they're in my shop with this. And this is the 2025 savings. These are my sinking funds. So my faith binder and my blessing binder, or anything dealing with faith, was $10,062 that I saved in my savings challenges for both of them so far. No, I don't know where they go. Probably the church or the homeless or whoever needs it. YouTube is my other homeless account. I made $11,507 off of YouTube, and I just kept it. I didn't touch it. I didn't do anything with it. I just saved it. Next one is Christmas. This is Christmas in July and regular Christmas. I've sold $7,481. No, I didn't finish all my challenges, and you'll probably see them again. I'm not worried about it. This is a new year. You'll see them again, and I'll finish them up. And new ones. Month ahead, I saved $9,955. And Monday, we had the new month ahead binder. And month ahead, I'm almost ready for having it all to the year ahead. I would like to have 2 or 3 years ahead, especially after that shutdown, okay? You want to be way ahead and have those funds somewhere where you can get them if you need them, okay? Not in the stock department. Don't put them in stocks and bonds, because it takes them a couple of days, several days, and even a week or two to get them back to you. Plus, you got to pay taxes on it. So I'm like, put it somewhere where you can get to it. Okay, my travel binders, I saved $11,400, and that was the bestie binder. We're going to Portugal for the besties, and for the family, we're going to Japan. Those two won out. And then the next one is the no guilt. That's my spending personal money, and I raised $2,655 in savings challenges. The house, this deals with house new house, old house, maintenance, whatever. But savings challenges, I've added $6,334 for that. Car, new maintenance, old maintenance, whatever deals with cars, things that may need. It's any type of car, transportation, whatever. Okay, we've got $2,696 extra. Holidays, that's not Christmas. We got $3,405, and you know those holidays, Valentine's, Memorial Day, whatever it may be. And festivals we go to. Medical, we got $2,400 for that, and that can be dental, vision, or true medical. It can be deductions, deductible, anything we need for that. The pantry is food, things we keep, freezer, dry goods, whatever. We've got $2,135 we saved in this challenge. Miscellaneous can be anywhere that we need to put that money. Unexpected bills, something happens, or we need to add it to one of these, that's okay. And that's kind of all of my sinking funds that I work toward. And so our total is $71,076. I think we did good this year for 2025. No, it's not as big as the last 2 years. I was just kind of winging it. I was not stressed out about it. Wasn't going to be stressed out about it. I was like, I'm not stressing about that at all. So that is in the bank. And for 2025, we're just going to hold that right there. And if we need it, we will pinch off of it. If not, okay. We may come up with not needing it at all, and it can go on the house. I may wake up one day and say, I can put $71,000 on the house. We'll see how this year goes, right? Put 2025 on here. So that's that so far. I think we did great. What do you think? I think I did great. There we go. So, let's do our affirmations, right? Keep smiling, be kind, stay humble, but work hard, be grateful, never give up, stay strong, and believe in yourself because God believes in you. All right? Take care of yourself. God bless you. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for being wonderful subscribers. You guys are great. I've been visiting channels, meeting new people, meeting old people again, trying to get back to some of them. I got 2 or 3 in my head. I keep going every day. I got to go over there. Got to go over there. It's a little difficult. The more subscribers you get, you try to get there. And then when I look at my phone or the thing, you know how it recommends. And oh, that one right there. Got to look at that. Got to look at that. Okay, so I'm getting there. I'm getting there, but I'm thinking about everybody in your little hands, and some people I see faces, but I want you to know that you are wonderful. Be grateful that you are here and you can do something, and think about, what am I grateful for every time you wake up in the morning? What are you grateful for? It may be different, maybe the same thing every day, but be grateful. See you guys later. See you on Friday. Yeah, it's almost here because it's Wednesday. You know, it's camel day. Okay, hump day. So we're in the middle of the road, ready to end it. Okay, see you later. Bye.